Okay, so describe what's happening in each section of the following graph. And so we're going to use this idea of detector. We're walking to and from, I guess, some sort of detector. And over the side here, it says distance. That's the y-axis, y. And let's just say that right here, that's when we're right beside the detector. I don't know if I can move. No, I don't have much. Right beside the detector. And then up here somewhere, we're very far away. Very far away. So we're very far away from the detector, and then at the beginning here, we're right beside the detector. So with this drawing, I don't know what just happened. I'm just gonna do that. Okay, there we go. Here, at the very beginning, we are let's call this this motion right here. Let's call that number 1. So I'll call that line number 1. What are we doing? So I guess it doesn't take much time. So look at how much time that took compared to here, how much time that takes. So I would say for number 1 in that area, in a short amount of time, we walk away from the detector. So that's what that means. We've walked away. Then we kind of have this area here, which I'm going to call section number 2. So just in some amount of time, I don't know, but in another amount of time, are we walking any closer to the detector? Are we walking any further away? And remember that here we're right beside the detector, and up here we're very far away. And this whole time we don't move at all. So we're not going further or closer. So in I don't know again how much time, in some amount of time, we stop. That's it. We don't go anywhere any closer or any further away. And then this area right here, number 3. So this is in a long amount of time. Now I don't like that this doesn't have any minutes to it. Sometimes they'll actually write down and you can actually count how many minutes. And here we are, we're just saying in a long amount of time. So in a long amount of time, we slowly walk towards the detector. And so that's what this graph looks like. And let's take a look. Actually, I wrote here for number 1, in a short amount of time, we walk away from the detector. But I mean, compared to number 3, we quickly walk. That's why it was so short. So I'm going to add that in. We quickly walk away from the detector. Number 2, we stop for some amount of time. And then number 3, for some longer period of time, we slowly head backwards towards the detector. And so that's everything that we have here on the first page. And then now we'll get into some examples on the page 2 of what this actually will look like.